Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are out with my fully custom 223 Wyld, and we are shooting 68 grain boat tail hollow point match and 55 grain hollow point match out of Hornady's Frontier cartridge. So we're going to see whether this is actually match grade ammunition. We're going to be testing velocities to make sure that they're shooting consistent, because if these don't have consistent velocities, then I don't know if I can consider match grade ammunition. They might have match grade bullets, but these are on the cheaper side of match grade ammunition. So let's see if it's just as good. And then we're going to be testing some basic Hornady Frontier 55 grain boat tail hollow point or boat tail full metal jackets, and see if you might as well just go with the cheaper of the two, or cheaper of the three. So let's get into velocities, and we're going to also have a target down at 50 yards to see if we can get any good groups out of it, as well as good consistent velocities. All right, so first up, we're going to be trying these 55 grain hollow point match. We're going to take 3 shots and see if they can group and if the velocities are up to par with match grade ammunition. I gotta say, the brass looks pretty clean. The hollow point bullet is definitely more pointy than most full metal jackets, so I'm guessing it will have a better BC than your typical full metal jacket. $31.09. $31.08. $30.71. That was pretty bad. Let's do another 3-round group just to see if that was a fluke. Otherwise, the velocities were very consistent. I also forgot to mention, afterwards we are going to take this to 200, 300, and 350 to see if we can get some hits on steel. Sure. Nothing. Okay, now it's not reading velocities. Perfect. And who knows if this is actually reading correctly. I got 3 in the same hole. Alright, now we're going to shoot the 68 grain boat tail hollow point match. It's a pretty good bullet. Looks pretty nice. Gotta love that. Sure. Now it doesn't want to read at all. Okay, 29.12. At least we got one reading. Now we know how fast it's going. It's not the greatest. That sucks. To be completely honest, I'm not too pleased with this lab radar. The guy that I got it from said that there were some times that it wasn't reading, and I think it might become more of a hassle than it is beneficial, especially if you're trying to get consistent velocities, and it's not reading. And I might have to fine tune it, and yeah, well, I'll let you know in another video if I've figured it out, because it's kind of frustrating. And when you're spending about $300 on a lab radar, you'd hope that it would work every single time. And on top of that, the battery uses like 5 or 6 AA batteries, and it already ticked off one of the 5 battery bars. So it drains battery really quick, even though you're using a trigger where it should be saving most of the power until it's triggered by the recoil. But let's go down and take a look at the groups. The 55 grain I was actually quite pleased about. So let's go take a look and let the gun cool. All right, the Frontier Match 55 grain. The first group is not too bad. The second group is 1 hole. At 50 yards, that's how everything should be shooting. The 68 grains, also not too bad. Looks like everything in my rifle is trending a little bit low, maybe about 2 or 3 mils low. So we're gonna definitely adjust that to get closer to the center, especially when we're gonna go out and shoot for distance. So far, I'm actually quite pleased with the Frontier Match. It actually groups pretty good, especially for being much cheaper ammunition, especially compared to their normal Hornady match. That stuff's like anywhere between $20 to $30 a box, even for 20 223 rounds. So yeah, if this stuff shoots good in your rifle, definitely get it. There's a sale going on right now at Cabela's. I got the 55 grain. I got 2 boxes, which is wonderful, because that stuff shoots just really good. So I think it was $11.99 a box for that, and the 68 grain was $13.99 a box. I did travel to the city to get that in my hometown. Just 20 round boxes of just generic, like Winchester white box, or Federal, American Eagle, or even Arms Corps. That stuff's all $11.99 a box. So I might have to stock up on a bunch of this Frontier Match, especially if it shoots this good. And it's the same price as the stuff I can find in my town. So, all right. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you do like it, please, if you want to, subscribe. I'm trying to get more content out, but editing really sucks. So, all right. Thanks, guys. See you later.